right, good morning folks. I'm having to reshoot this because I just did it and I had the camera facing the other way and I was completely out of frame. So try two, second attempt. I just unboxed this in the last shoot, so I can't unbox it again, but here we are. This is the NiteCore, oh yeah, EDC33, there we go, EDC33. They sent this to me. I recently checked out the last one they sent me, the EDC27, and really liked it. It wasn't super EDC friendly, although you can. It was more of like just a really badass, highly functional, a lot of settings, a lot of really cool stuff you could do with it. You have the display, just a really good flashlight for taking, hiking, camping, whatever you're doing. Just not particularly good for like everyday carry. This one seems pretty similar. I couldn't see myself carrying this in my pocket every day. It's just a little big. Clip isn't deep carry, but nevertheless, this is a really badass flashlight. And already, I think I might like it a little more than the EDC27. So, let's go over a couple of the stats here. Max output is 4,000 lumens. Max distance is 450 meters. It has like a throw mode. They call it the search mode. And it throws like a more condensed beam really far. Which is cool because the last NiteCore I tried was more of a flood kind of light. Impact resistance 2 meters. It's waterproof to a certain extent as well. Yeah, USB-C rechargeable. So let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna edit in close-ups throughout this video so you'll get a better look at it. But here it is, you know, aluminum body. I actually really like this texturing all around here, very grippy. It's got a tail switch with some nice textured kind of knurling on it. And one of my favorite parts, it has a hidden USB-C port. On every single one of my flashlights, even my favorites, the wedge, has just an exposed charging port. And I cover that with a piece of tape because just dust, metal shavings get in there and it's just a nightmare. So I started just covering it with tape and that fixes the problem. But on this light, here's how they address that. You just spin this and it reveals the charging port. Very, very cool. So it's hidden. When you want to recharge it, you spin that and there it is. That's so cool. And it's not easy to spin too. It's not going to spin like accidentally by itself. You really have to intentionally spin it. So protects it from dust and whatever. That's awesome. We have a lockout switch, so it won't accidentally go off in your pocket when it's locked out. Really easy to disengage. On another flashlight I own, you have to press the button 5 times to unlock it, and that just takes time. It's annoying. On this one, just bam, 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 bam. We have a battery level display right here. 4 dots is fully charged. You got the clip, and that's pretty much it. Now let's talk about the functions.
All right, we're in my backyard at night here. I just want to go through the basic modes. Here's the lowest mode, going up to the second highest, third highest, and then the brightest of the standard modes, which is still really bright. And in a minute here, I'm going to switch to the search mode, which is basically the throw mode, where it shines a bright light 450 meters really far. So you can see it's more of a concentrated beam that it goes crazy far. And then here's the Lumen shield, which is really crazy. It's the floodlight mode, where it basically just illuminates everything. Really, really bright.
So the way you cycle through the modes is half presses. So full press, we turn it on, and just half presses cycle through the levels of brightness. But ultra low is 5, low is 70, mid is 300, high is 1200. Spotlight search mode is 1700, and the Lumen Shield floodlight is 4000. So the Lumen Shield is kind of a cool part of this flashlight, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Just the half press. It's actually really easy to cycle through with the half press. On some of these half press lights, you have to be kind of really gentle and careful, or you'll push too hard, it'll go full press when you meant to do a half press. This one, the difference between the half and full is like a very distinct click. It's just really easy to do the half press. It's like very pronounced, you can even hear it. That's the half press. So it's very easy to not accidentally push and do a full press. I really like that. This feels good. So we have the search mode, which is hold down half press. And that brings it to 1700 lumens, and the beam distance is 450 meters. So it kind of creates just a more condensed beam and throws it really far. It's awesome, because the EDC33 was more of a floodlight kind of thing, like I said. I mean, it went really far, but this is a much more condensed beam. And then this Lumen Shield floodlight, which is holding down the full press, it goes to 4000 lumens, and the way they describe this is really cool. It's basically kind of a similar concept to what you would use like a strobe light for. You have an intruder coming into your house. You bust out of your bedroom with your weapon of choice, and you hit them with the strobe, and it's really disorienting. It's really hard for them to see exactly where you are. It's kind of cool, and I think this is kind of similar. It creates kind of like, try to explain. It kind of spreads out the beam into like this little like bubble around you. I have a footage of it that you'll see later on. You know, the intruder can't really see exactly where you are in there. They describe it like a bubble of light around you, which is pretty badass. It's not literally that, but you know, you get the idea. It's basically just a really bright floodlight. So shine it at somebody. It even said in there like temporary blindness. You know, like it's bright as fuck. They're not going to be staring at it. You know, hit them with that, and you know, come up and whack them, whatever you're going to do. So pretty cool. I really like that. I think I'll probably use the search mode more than the light shield mode, but it's cool. The search mode is really cool. You know, I'm gonna use that a lot, going in my backyard and looking for skunks. I always do that literally every morning when it's still dark out and I let Floki out. I have to check my yard for skunks because he's gotten sprayed twice now by skunks. So I go out before him and I look around, make sure there's no skunks, then I let him out. And this is I'm gonna use this all the time for that. All right, so I'm gonna step back and try this Lumen Shield mode, see what it looks like. Now let's just compare that to just the regular mode. Definitely could see a difference just looking at it. Let's do the Lumen Shield again. That's pretty cool. And then here's the search mode. Here, I'll cycle through the modes, I'll cycle through the modes shining there. So here's the lowest. That's the highest. On the regular modes, we'll go back to search mode. Definitely more of a concentrated beam on this one. And then here's the Lumen Shield. Kind of more of a floodlight. You can see the the ring around the center is a lot wider. It's a little more straightforward than the EDC27, although that one is badass. You know, it has the display, it shows you the runtime. There's a little bit more you can do with it. This is kind of a little more classic flashlight, but some really cool features packed into it. Comes with a lanyard too, I'm just noticing right now. Let's check that out really quick. Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. Since it's not in my front pocket, this might be a good thing to have on there. So yeah, very cool. The EDC33 from NiteCore. It'll be linked down below. You can go take a look at it, look at the specs. I forget how much it is. But yeah, click the link, it'll take you right there. You can go check it out. And there you go. Thanks to NiteCore for sending this to me. I didn't pay for it. They sent this to me for free. But, you know, sometimes, you know, it's okay to accept free things. It's not bad. As long as you tell everyone that you did get it for free and you don't try to make it seem like you bought it with, you know. You've got to be transparent with these things. So, anyways. There you go, folks. I'm going to use it and mess around with it. And maybe probably do a full review down the line sometime. Maybe compare it with the other NiteCore that I have. There you go. Hope you liked the video. Please hit the like. Make sure you're subscribed. All that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time.